Yes.
Good morning, everyone. Ken Gonzalez here for George Langevin Productions, and we have ourselves a 2007 Presidio League game here. We're at Black Mountain Ranch in the white jerseys. We have Scripps Ranch United, and they're going up against PQ Premier in red. Number 10, Ryan Muir with a touch there. All over to the far side, number 4, Steve Polito. This is a league game. These two squads neck and neck here. Beautiful Saturday morning, the 6th of October, 2007. Number 3 comes across your screen, Ricky Michael. And here in the first half, it is the PQ Premier squad moving from right to left as they try to bring the ball across midfield, and it's going to be out here just beneath us on the near side. So boys under 14 match, just underway here. We have two 35-minute halves. And we'll get you the rosters for these squads here in just a second. Action now moves into the middle of the field. Big game for Scripps Ranch United. They need a win here. PQ Premier moving now. Right to left again into the defensive backfield. And that shot on goal is going to be wide of the net and out. And the goal kick coming up for Scripps Ranch. For the Scripps Ranch squad, the keeper, number 1, is Connor Bones. Number 2 is Cheyenne Vaziri. Number 3, Ricky Michael. Number 4 is Steve Polito. Number 5, Colin Page. Number 6 is Will Ritchie. Number 7 is Sawyer Gilmore. Number 8 is Philip Glass. Philip also a backup keeper on this squad. Number 9 is Matt Belden, as there's a cross and scooped up there by the Scripps Ranch keeper, or the PQ Premier keeper, I should say. So number 9, Matt Belden. Number 10, Ryan Muir. Number 11 is Drew Bossert. Number 12, Brad Latouille. Number 14, Nick Alvarez. Number 15 is Nick Vildebill. And number 16 is Ryan Forster. Ralph Janice, the coach, and the manager is Wendy Latouille. So PQ Premier ball. Set up the kick. Number 14 there, addressing it. John Fowler. Kick high into the air. Nice header by number 7, Tanner Barnes on the first touch. And PQ Premier, they want to get out and run with the defense for Scripps Ranch. Trying to get back. Number 4 now trying to cut the angle, or number 14 trying to cut the angle there, Nick Alvarez. And they do their job as they force PQ Premier out across that back line. It was last touched by Scripps Ranch. So a quarter kick here. Number 22, Ryan Lee with the kick for PQ Premier. So a break here early on. He's going to be low, but it bounces in front of the net. And Connor Bones, the keeper, is there. So the kick was a little short, but it managed to skip past everyone. And the keeper, Connor, was able to scoop it up there. Sawyer Gilmore, number 7 in the middle. Here comes Scripps Ranch. Can they get a shot? They do. Oh, it's going to hit the near post. So each team now coming close to a score here in the first half. Great view. We're here in that's near Westview High School, Mount Carmel High School nearby. And number 5 here will put the ball into play for Scripps Ranch, Colin Page. Ricky Michael passes it into the middle of the field there. Number 10 trying to get to it, Ryan Muir. But it's cleared up towards midfield. And again, Scripps Ranch keeping the action here on the right half of the field. That throw in skips right past Sawyer Gilmore, number 7, but picked up by his teammates. Nice job by Colin Page to put it back into the middle. Over to Ricky Michael, trying to dribble his way around the defenders there.
Keep it going the other way. Turn the ball.
Past midfield, and the ball's going to be out here near side. And let's see, it belongs to PQ Premier, number 8. Blair Bickle puts it into play. And let's see, a whistle there. That's going to go against Scripps Ranch, or against PQ Premier. Ball over to Scripps Ranch. And quickly they get it rolling there off the free kick across midfield. Nice job, number 14. Fowler getting in the way there. And Colin Page will put the ball into play. So evenly matched thus far. Action now taking place in the middle of the field. We've got just about 28 minutes or so remaining here in the first half. No score. Colin Page with another flick right back to the right half, but it's taken away by PQ Premier. Page now tries to save it right there in midfield, get some help from his teammates. Blair Bickle for PQ. Tries to get back to it, but right now Scripps Ranch controlling the action. Ball over to the far side. Here comes PQ Premier. Shot on goal is over the crossbar. And a goal kick now coming up for Scripps Ranch. Ball on the ground, number 10. Ryan Muir, cross midfield. Finds a man. And here comes Scripps Ranch United quickly towards the net. Can they get that shot on goal? Number 12 has to hold up there, Brad Latui. All high into the air. Sawyer Gilmore, number 7, tries the header. A lot of activity there, cleared out by PQ Premier. Nice job, number 3, Ricky Michael. We're going to have to watch him. He's quick. And was able to get back to that ball. Now he's towards the back line. There's a cross. The header is going to find the back of the net. What a play. Set up Ricky Michael over to number 12, Brad Latui. And on the header, he's got the score. And Scripps Ranch United with a 1-0 lead now here in the first half. That was beautifully set up. Nice positioning. And Brad Latui sent it home with the header. So 1-0. PQ Premier, number 22. Ryan Lee trying to dribble it over to the far side. He's going to lose control, but it was last touched by Scripps Ranch, and PQ Premier will put the ball into play. Finally, both squads run out of room. It goes out across the back line, and last touch by the red team. So the goal kick here for Scripps Ranch United.
Ricky, drop a bit.
Connor Bones comes out, makes the sliding stop.
Colin, just come out wide.
He wanted to roll it out, you saw that, decided better of it, and decides, I'm going to kick it upfield.
Come out wide. Don't run away, Colin. Just come out wide.
PQ Premier trying to push the issue, keep the action here on the left half of the field. Ball out far side. Still red ball. Latui rushes over to try to position himself in front of the ball there. Nice takeaway. Sawyer Gilmore wants to run using the far sideline. Now he's looking upfield. Now he angles into the middle. He's nearly held there. There's a shot on goal with the right leg, and it's caught by the keeper. So now is the action here. Winds its way into the middle of the field. We'll get you the roster for PQ Premier. Number 2 is David Bilick. Number 3, Brett Havertz. Number 4 is Sean Madison. Number 5, Stephen Groot. Number 6, Ryan Lovelace. Number 7 is Tanner Barnes. Number 8, Blair Bickle. Number 9, Drew Zitko. Number 10 is Don Towsley. Number 12, Taylor Peterson. Number 14, Sean Fowler. And that ball rolls right over to Connor Bones. A couple of PQ Premier players right there, but Connor was able to handle it. Number 14, Nate Leatherberry. Number 16, Sean Wood. Number 21 is Chad Kennett. Number 22, Ryan Lee. And number 23 is A.J. Rossi. And again, there's Connor. So the Presidio League here, 2007 season, they've got some little bottlenecking up top. Even the team in the middle of the road is only, I believe, 4 points out of first. Top 2 teams I think they are separated by 1 point. Substitutions for Scripps Ranch coming out. Number 15 there, Nick Vildebill. It's number 8, Philip Glass. Ball's going to be out. It was last touched by number 5 there, Colin Page. Quickly put into play by Ryan Lovelace. Ryan saves it from going out here. Now he battles with Glass. And let's see, the ball is out. And it's a white ball. And Philip Glass will put it into play here near side. Ball again across midfield. Number 22 for PQ Premier, Ryan Lee. Shot to the net is going to be just wide. He nearly, well, he did really get what he wanted there as he pulled the defense towards him. He had Connor come out here towards the near side to cut off the angle with the near post, but it did leave him exposed to his left side. And if Ryan Lee had a little bit more accuracy there, might have tried to push that one inside there, but it was wide, and it was deflected evidently, so we'll have a corner kick here for PQ Premier. Ooh, they tried to set up the header. High into the air, rolls here to the near side. Into the middle. Latui with a nice little touch pass over to Philip Glass. Glass now fires it, tried to get it to number 7, Sawyer Gilmore, but PQ Premier into that lane, and they keep it here on this side. Did a little push. Speaking of which, we haven't had maybe one whistle, one stoppage here so far in the first half, and we've played now. This is the inside the 14th minute of play. We've played, got just about 21 minutes to go here in the first half. quickly. PQ Premier wants to put the ball into play. They do. Lovelace. Philip Glass now here, number 8, battling with 14 there. John Fowler. Ball's going to roll over to the far side. Picked up by Scripps Ranch. Tanner Barnes, number 7, across midfield. Passing it far side, number 22, Ryan Lee, and it's out again. And let's see, they say this time it belongs to Scripps Ranch. So ball to play far side. Again, Sawyer Gilmore, number 7, up against Brett Havertz, number 3 for PQ Premier. Gilmore towards the back line. There's his cross. He had number 3, Ricky Michael, there, but too many red jerseys, and that shot right to the keeper. Ball's going to roll here to the near side. Battle, number 5 and number 6, and it's Colin Page coming away with it, but then he's tripped up there. Blair Bickle tries to make his move. Runs into some trouble, finally taken away by Scripps Ranch United. Latui there, number 12. Ball here to the near side. And it's going to go out. Scripps Ranch ball. Flag goes up. Referee here on the near side. And he says the ball goes to PQ Premier. So not sure what the infraction was. But it wasn't out. It's a penalty. Free kick here for PQ. Maybe it wasn't offsides. And we wait substitutions from the far side. PQ Premier with a couple of sets of fresh legs now into the match. Number 14, Fowler. And his kick going to be touched by Scripps Ranch, and they bring it across midfield. Now Scripps Ranch on the run. Sawyer Gilmore, number 7, deflected. It's going to go into the middle of the field again. Keeper comes out. Number 3, Ricky Michael with a shot on goal with the left leg, and the ball is going to find the back of the net. Drew the keeper out. And Scripps Ranch United now has a 2-0 lead over PQ Premier here in the first half. So Michael, number 3, with that score. Into the match, number 16 now for Scripps Ranch United, Ryan Forster. There's a whistle. Action has resumed. So, Scripps Ranch United, maybe the underdog coming into this match. And they have a 2-0 lead over PQ Premier. All over to the keeper, and he makes his play. There he had 3 of his defenders right around him in one white jersey, and the ball nearly got past everybody. A nice set or a save there by the PQ Premier defense. Colin Page streaks towards this ball right here. I'm not sure he's going to get there before it goes out, and he doesn't. And it'll be a goal kick for PQ Premier. Red team trying to move into position there. 2 players battling. There's a cross, and there's Connor Bones. He had help by his teammate there, number 2, Cheyenne Vaziri. Philip Glass, the header. Ball here to the near side. Gilmore with a pass to Ricky Michael. Michael, number 3. Again, there's his cross. Finds a target, but it was just a little bit too far over to the far side of the field, and their shot is easily picked up there by the keeper. The wind picking up here, and it's blowing right now from right to left. So it's at the back of PQ Premier right now. Steve Polito, number 4, far side. And here comes Scripps Ranch United. Glass with a shot on goal. It's wide. Scripps Ranch United not being cheated here today with their shots on goal. They've got 2 scores. Constantly putting pressure on the backfield of PQ Premier. Goal kick here for PQ Premier. Under 15 minutes to go here in the first half. We've played almost 21 minutes. Ball out beneath us here, midfield. Oh, there's a trip up right there. Number 16 hits the ground hard, Ryan Forster, but it gets right up. Again, no whistle.
There you go.
This field looks like it's, plays very hard. Gilmore tries to come in for the shot, but the red jerseys are there on defense. And so it's a fast field. We're here in the fall. And so things becoming a little more brown, a little harder. Number 23, near side, A.J. Rossi. Rossi puts the ball into the middle of the field. Taken away, though, by Scripps Ranch. Here they come across. Nick Alvarez, number 14, runs into some trouble. Tanner Barnes there, number 7 for PQ Premier. Out near side, Scripps Ranch will have it, and they'll also have substitutions. Brad Latui will come in, number 15 as well, and that's Nick Vildebill, number 11, Drew Bossert. Bossert tries to make a move there towards the back line, but ball is just a little bit too fast there, and the keeper is able to handle it. So it'll be great momentum for Scripps Ranch United to go into halftime with the 2-0 lead. You can rest assured as PQ Premier comes in. Rossi just couldn't get there. I was going to say, as PQ Premier comes in there into the backfield, but, Scripps Ranch, if they can hold this 2-0 lead in a halftime, pull off a huge upset here. Well, I'm not sure it's huge, but it would be a very nice win for Scripps Ranch. Nick Vildebill, near side, passes it up across midfield. White ball. Brad Latui here at midfield will put the ball into play. Brad with a score here today, that beautiful header. Ricky Michael with the assist. And Michael with a score as well. This is Drew Zitko coming through the middle of the field there, number 9 for PQ Premier. Now they've got to get back into their backfield to provide some defensive help as Scripps Ranch now, again, vies to keep the action here on the right half of the field. Finally a whistle, and this time against Scripps Ranch. And we haven't had many whistles, but it does seem like they've all gone against Scripps Ranch here so far today. 10 minutes to go here, first half. 2-0, Scripps Ranch United over PQ Premier. Nearly a handball, picked up there. Michael saves it from going out here near side, and his pass upfield is going to find its way all the way to the keeper. Number 4, Polito, towards that far sideline. Now he wants to come inside. And PQ Premier sends it back the other way. 9 minutes to go here, first half. Ricky Michael, there's a pass to Glass right in front there, and it goes off his foot. He had a lot of coverage, though. So they made it very tough on Phillip there, and his shot was just off the mark. And it will be a goal kick for PQ Premier. Glass uses his body wisely there. He's able to put the ball into the middle of the field, but picked up there by the keeper. See that Glass has done that a few times. He's got some size advantage out there, and he can move, so he's pretty agile, and he can read the field, and he sees when he's got some trouble coming up, and he'll just turn around, place his back between his body between the defender and the ball. All out near side. Ryan Forster will put it into play. And I think we're waiting for substitutions. We are coming in from the far side for PQ. As you see, 2-0, Scripps Ranch United over PQ Premier first half. And we've got just about 7 minutes remaining here in this first half. Ball all the way to the far side. Polito, the stop, goes right back to him. And let's see, did they run out of room far side? Did the ball go out? No, there was some... Yes, it did. Very hard to see that sideline, but that's always the case here when you set up on one side. And it is nearly impossible to see that outline. Ball here to the near side. Latui, number 12. Brad trying to get inside as his pocket pick. The ball taken away now, rolls here to the near side, up and down the sideline. Forster. Tripped up by number 4, Sean Madison. Ricky Michael with the left leg, shot on goal, deflected away. And tell you, Scripps Ranch United, they're not taking any chances. They got a 2-0 lead, and they're looking for more. Inside the 29th minute here, so just about, I'd say 5.5 minutes or so remaining in the first half. Ball out far side. PQ Premier will have it. Madison with the first touch. Defense is there for Scripps Ranch. Now across midfield.
That's it, Drew. Pressure
Drew
that.
Bossert trying to get there, but ball was led for him just a little bit too strong. Brad Latui comes out of nowhere to the ball. And Glass with a shot on goal. That ball's still in the air. And a goal kick for PQ Premier. Sawyer Gilmore back in, number 7 for Scripps Ranch United. AJ Rossi. Tripped up from behind there, Brad Latui. And number 2, Cheyenne Vaziri there for Scripps Ranch. Lets it go out. Off red. 4 minutes to go here in the half. And barring some tremendous breakdown here, Scripps Ranch will go into halftime with the lead of some sort, either 2-0 or maybe 2-1 if PQ Premier can sneak one in. But it looks as though they're going to keep PQ Premier scoreless here in this first half. Number 2 dribbling there, David Bialik. Ball is out. David will put it into play. Bialik again. And that ball's going to roll over to the keeper, and Connor Bones will scoop it up. Bones over to Latoy. Scripps Ranch carefully dribbling it out of their backfield. Up to Gilmore. Over to Glass. Now ball rolls here near side and goes out. And let's see, it belongs to Scripps Ranch, Latoy. And referee here didn't like the throw, and it goes back over to PQ Premier. Just about 2 minutes to go, first half. And we're at Black Mountain Ranch. Scripps Ranch United and PQ Premier, boys under 14 Presidio League game. 6th of October, 2007. AJ Rossi will put the ball into play. Scripps Ranch ball. Here on the near side. And let's see, number 15, Nick Vildebill will put the ball into play. Rossi here near side, puts it into the middle. Cleared away by Scripps. Sean Madison, number 4, for PQ Premier, trying to make something happen in the middle there. Now I think that's number 8, Blair Bickle as well in the mix. Scripps Ranch United, their defense has been tough here today, and they continue to be tough as that's run down by Cheyenne Vaziri, far side. And the goal kick here for Scripps Ranch United. And They'll have an opportunity to clear it away from their net and away from PQ Premier Strikers. They've only got about 30 seconds here in the first half, so a nice kick here will keep Scripps Ranch United with that 2-0 lead going into halftime. Cross midfield. Nice job by Gilmore keeping it in play. Down the middle now. Coming across, number 10, Ryan Muir. Muir in trouble, over to Glass again. All right at midfield, now to the left half. A.J. Rossi, number 23. Nick Alvarez trying to cut the distance there. Pushes him into the corner. And Alvarez with a nice takeaway. There's the whistle in the end of the first half. So, exciting one here at Black Mountain Ranch. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. As we head to halftime, it's Scripps Ranch United 2, PQ Premier 0. We'll take a quick break and be back with the second half in just a few minutes. And we're back for the start of the second half here. This Boys Under 14 match, Scripps Ranch and PQ Premier. And there's a whistle, so 35 more minutes here. PQ Premier trailing by 2. And, of course, as we mentioned, Scripps Ranch atop the standings here in this league, City League, and just hanging on by a point. And so if they can get this win here, they'll put a little bit of breathing room into those standings. But PQ Premier, middle of the pack, and so they desperately looking for as many points as they can get as well.
Come on wide, Cheyenne. Come on wide.
Penalty against PQ Premier. Ricky Michael with the free kick, far side. Nice day here in San Diego, the 6th of October, 2007. Black Mountain Ranch Park, I believe, the official name of the venue here. Nice little breeze. Gilmore into the middle, tried to get it over to Ricky Michael, but it was just behind Michael, and that split second allowed PQ Premier to clear it away. Number 8 to the net, Philip Glass. There's a header. It's going to roll just a little bit long, and let's see, we might have had a touch. And I think the flag went up far side for an offside. So PQ Premier with the goal kick. Just underway here, first half, about 3 minutes in. Or second half, I should say. First half, so exciting, especially if you're a Scripps Ranch United fan, as they had 2 scores. Brad Latui and Ricky Michael each connecting for a score. And they also, Michael also was the assist on Brad's score. A corner kick opportunity here for PQ Premier. Number 22, Ryan Lee, will set it up. And here's an opportunity for PQ Premier to get themselves on the board. Lee, here's the kick. Header towards the corner and into the back of the net. And so PQ Premier has cut the lead in half. And it is now 2-1. Number 7, Tanner Barnes with the score. And so Scripps Ranch United with a 2-1 lead now over PQ Premier. That score coming just about the 4-minute mark here of the half, the 39th minute overall. And now, Scripps Ranch sitting on that 2-0 lead. Now they find themselves up by 1, and there's their shot on goal again. And again, the keeper is there. So Scripps Ranch quickly looking to replace that one. Number 12, there's a shot again on goal. Tanner Peterson. And you're not going to really put one past Connor that way. He's too good for that. You're going to have to come inside just as they did on that corner kick. Close your distance and try to just rifle one right by Connor, and that's what happened on that header. Into play, but referee says, hold on, there was some substitutions coming in. And it's not even your ball, PQ Premier. It goes over to Scripps Ranch United. Ball near side. And as Scripps Ranch penetrates that backfield, the keeper makes a diving stop. And so the action turned up just a notch here as PQ Premier scored that goal to cut the Scripps Ranch lead in half, 2-1. Now it seems like a mad scramble out there. PQ Premier smells some blood in the water. They feel that they could try and tie this one up. And, of course, Scripps Ranch wants that 2-goal cushion again. And so they've been pressing now to get some good looks at the net. Glass is a force in the middle there. Over to the far side, Ricky Michael. Latui. Cross to the middle. Header is going to hit the crossbar. Secondary attempt is just wide. Ziri Oh, Cheyenne nearly had a score there. Twice. First, just bad luck. Both times. The first one, beautiful header. Hits the crossbar, comes out, and a secondary attempt just hooked it. So you know Cheyenne wants to get back into the action there with another opportunity. A little bit of a push there. Cheyenne looking for a whistle. Teammate comes over to help out Ryan Muir. Ryan Muir, Philip Glass for Scripps Ranch. Kind of the muscle guys out there for this squad. Vaziri. Ball across midfield. Now it's going to go out here near side, just beneath us again. And Cheyenne Vaziri will put it in a play right at midfield. Over to Glass. Glass in the middle to Gilmore. Gilmore goes right back to him, and ball gets away from both of them and over to the keeper. Glass dribbling down the middle. Muir. Now Cheyenne with it. All over to the far side, it's out. And quickly put into play by PQ Premier. They're really scrambling. They're only down by a goal here, second half. Ryan Lee just a little bit too harsh on his run. Now back the other way, Cheyenne Vaziri. Dribbles, now pass up across midfield. Philip Glass, number 8. He's got some room. Who does he have in front? There's a cross. Ricky Michael with a shot on goal. Beautiful shot. It finds the back of the net on the ground. Great leg work. And he'll squeeze it between the keeper and that far post. And Scripps Ranch has added that second goal again. And they lead 3-1, back to a 2-goal lead. Great job there. Both players, Philip Glass coming in deep. He sees Michael in the middle. Nice pass, and Ricky with the shot on goal for the score. Ball into the middle. Vaziri. It's going to cross midfield.
Nice, Steve. You way to step in front of that.
Steve Polito with a nice job there, getting in front of the ball. Number 4. Took it away from number 12, Taylor Peterson. "25 minutes remaining here in this one. PK Premier. Take that shot on goal well wide. And the goal kick for Connor Bones and the Scripps Ranch United squad.
Nice pass, Phil.
Michael comes out of nowhere to snag that one just as number 8, Blair Bickle, was about to receive it. Colin Page will put it into play there for Scripps Ranch United, far side. PQ Premier shot on goal. And again, they tried that earlier, and it's just not going to happen. You're not going to push one past Connor Bones from that far out. You're going to have to come in deep, pull him out, get yourself a better angle, like you've got to do against a lot of great keepers. And, you know, he's just not going to let something from 30 yards get past him. There's a cross coming across. Gilmore with a shot on goal, but I believe it's waved off. Perhaps an offsides. And a huge break right there for PQ Premier. I mean, a 3-1 lead is bad enough for deficit, and if they would have gone down 4-1, it would have all been over with about 23 minutes remaining here. Ball's going to go out far side. And it is a white ball. Scripps Ranch will put it into play. They've got that 3-1 lead. Sawyer Gilmore there, and it's going to go off Sawyer, number 7. And that ball is out. And a little frustration there on the side of PQ Premier. That might have been Tanner Barnes in the middle there, number 7. They had some numbers there, and they just couldn't control the ball, and it went out. You know, it's not a time to panic if you're PQ Premier. You are down 2, but you've got roughly 21 minutes remaining. The key, just as they had done earlier here, is to cut it into 1, cut the lead down to 1. And you've got a little room there to play, but when you're down by 2, you don't want to really press, but it's so critical to get that score, that first score. And what a great game being played here by Scripps Ranch United. It's their game to lose, really, right now. Can control the pace of this match the rest of the way, which is about 20 minutes. Nice job by Ryan Forster taking it away from Tanner Barnes. And we have a whistle back here towards midfield. It may have gone out, and it did.
Hey, Cheyenne, call for a run.
Cheyenne Viziri wants to get out and run there, but surrounded by 3 red jerseys, and PQ sends it back the other way. Shot towards the net. Connor Bones will just knock it out here to the near side. It's going to be PQ Premier ball. Girls match getting set here to follow this one. Scripps Ranch clearing it out of their backfield, rolls it to the near side. Viziri, nice job using his body. And he keeps the ball in front. Gilmore now, well across midfield. Gilmore using that speed, trying to get back to it. Far side, ball still in play. And finally goes out far side. Number 4, Steve Polito will put the ball back into action. Midway point here of this first half, or second half. I keep saying that. Midway point of the second half, we have played 52 minutes of this 72-minute match, or the 70-minute match. Well, finally now into play. Ricky Michael with the touch. Colin Page far side, and it goes out across the back line, so the goal kick for PQ Premier. Glass now back in. And Brad Latui. Looks like for Forster, number 16. So Colin Page again puts it into play, far side. On the left half here. Bazir's got to be careful from behind. Nearly had his pocket picked. Glass, though, picks it up there. Cheyenne near side. He got a errant ball there. Saves it. Now he wants to go inside. Ooh, Ricky Michael there. They tried to set up the header. It was just over his head. Michael went up.
Oh, my gosh.
Number 12, Brad Latui, shot over to the corner. They nearly gave up on it. Now they come out. Philip Glass in front. Oh, he came in deep. They got that shot on goal, but the keeper was there to make the play. (3-1) Scripps Ranch over PQ Premier. Second half. And Scripps Ranch United will put the ball to play here near side. Here it comes. I believe that was a corner kick, but nevertheless, it actually comes out. PQ Premier the other way, and Connor comes out of the box and fires that one up towards midfield. Under 15 minutes to go here in this one. And as that clock keeps ticking, shot on goal over the crossbar. Connor with a ball right there. Keeps the action going like that. But as that clock ticks here, down by 2 scores PQ Premier, you're looking at about the next 4 minutes, and then you're at the 10-minute mark down by 2. So they've got to get a score very soon here to give themselves, or to set themselves up for an opportunity to at least tie this one. Alvarez over there far side for Scripps Ranch. Now PQ Premier shot on goal is going to be wide of the net. Connor was there. I don't believe he touched it. And so it should be a goal kick here as Will Ritchie will run it down there, number 6. And we've got just about 13 minutes remaining here in this one. And so Connor sets up the kick. Over here to the near side, over to Cheyenne Viziri. Cheyenne holds it up. Glass into the middle. Latui. Latui's got some nice footwork. Shown that several times here today. Coming up on now the 58th minute of play, so 12 to go. Glass goes down pretty low for that header. And let's see, inadvertent handball there, and it goes over to PQ Premier. Number 9 setting it up, Drew Zitko. But on the kick towards the net, number 14. Sean Fowler and Connor Bones with another nice play.
Ricky, all the way over.
Back and forth. And, you know, Scripps Ranch will be pleased to continue this pace the rest of the way. They hold all the cards right now, the 3-1 lead. 11 minutes remaining, and I said once we hit that 10-minute mark, that's the time for PQ Premier to kind of start worrying a little bit about this one. As 2 scores to be made up in the final 10 minutes in a match where it's been very difficult for you to get your offense going anyway. Action now resumes. Latui in the middle. But with a Viziri here, before Cheyenne can get there, it's cleared away. And it goes out, and last touch by PQ Premier. Number 15, Nick Vildebill puts it into play. Over to Cheyenne. Latui goes back to him now. Cheyenne wants to go inside. There's a shot to the net. Just over Philip Glass, and it's hauled in by the keeper. And there we have it, the 10-minute mark remaining here in this one. We've played 60 minutes. PQ Premier comes in, shot to the net. It's going to be just wide. Ryan Lee, number 22, had an opportunity one-on-one with Connor, and he might have gotten that past Connor, but it was just wide. It hit the side of the net, so the score remains 3-1. Scripps Ranch United. Philip Glass goes up, uses his body. Ball in play here near side, and we'll go out. White ball. That ball's going to roll over to the far side near the corner. Keeper comes out, leaves the net wide open as he goes up with Gilmore still in play. And they catch a break right there as it's cleared up towards midfield. Number 22, Ryan Lee. Inside the 71st minute of play. for the 61st minute of play. And the ball goes out far side just before Sawyer Gilmore could get there, and it goes over to PQ Premier. So just under 8 minutes remaining here in this one. PQ Premier quickly tries to get past the defense, but Polito is there, and they run out of room. And the kick for Scripps Ranch, Will Ritchie. A.J. Rossi sizes it up, takes a shot on goal, but again, very tough to get it past Connor. He makes a stop. Gilmore puts it down on the ground, gets it rolling again. Glass and Vaziri here near side. For a big, tall kid, Philip Glass can move out there. Latui's shot's going to be deflected there by Brett Havertz, number 3 of PQ Premier. And up to midfield and across. Here we go again. Near side. Scripps Ranch United just wants to play a passing game here the rest of the way. They got a 2-goal cushion with just about 6 minutes remaining. I like the way Connor Bones, he gets that ball and he quickly puts it right back into play. There's no messing around with him there. PQ Premier again on the attack. They're throwing everything at it now as that ball is out across the back line. And, Scripps Ranch United pretty much for the remaining 5 minutes here, that's what they're going to see. They're going to see a lot of shots on goal by PQ Premier. I mean, PQ has shown that they can at least get the ball across midfield and into the backfield of Scripps Ranch. They've run into that buzzsaw there. Connor Bones, the keeper, but they're going to be able to take some shots from 20 yards or so out here the remainder of the way. All goes out far side. And it's Scripps Ranch ball. Philip Glass will put it into play. 4 minutes remaining. David Bilek, number 2, on the takeaway. It goes out. Red ball. Quickly. They don't have much time. Quickly they put it back into play. We've hit the 66th minute mark, so 4 minutes to go. 3-1 lead, Scripps Ranch United. And everyone here on the Scripps Ranch side very excited for this victory. 2 scores by Ricky Michael, 1 by Brad Latui. Brad started the scoring off.
Hey, Connor, can we get a ball?
Let's see, are we going to have a card issued to Ryan Lee? No, just a talking to. Free kick for Scripps Ranch United. And time just not on the side of PQ Premier here right now. They're desperately looking for a score just to give them an opportunity to get a tying score. So they're down by 2 with 4 minutes, less than 4. Here comes Scripps Ranch. Ricky Michael. Oh, he's going to be deflected and pushed from behind. Number 14, Fowler. And no whistle. Unbelievably, the ball goes out, and it's just going to be a corner kick for Scripps Ranch United. Ball out and goes over to PQ Premier. 2 minutes to go here in this one.
Come on, guys. You got a couple minutes left here. Let's get another goal. Come on, Bill the Bill. Come on. 3 minutes. Let's go.
Vaziri. Shot on goal. Oh, just wide. And let's see, does it go out? It does. A.J. Rossi thought he saved it, but it'll be a goal kick here for Scripps Ranch United, and that should be it. That was the last opportunity, I think, for PQ Premier. If they would have scored there, then, they could have scrambled for one, but now with just about a minute and a half to go, 2-goal lead, 3-1 the score for Scripps Ranch United. Latui, they just want to clear it up to midfield, get it out of there, clear it to the left half. And a whistle, Gilmore looking to see what he did. Polito, far side, keeps it in play. Now it does go out. And there's the whistle and the end of this match. So what a game played by Scripps Ranch United as they defeat PQ Premier. The final score, 3-1. 2 scores in that first half, 1 here in the second for Scripps Ranch. And that'll do it for us. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We hope you enjoyed this match. It was my pleasure to bring it to you here from the 2007 Presidio League Black Mountain Ranch. Scripps Ranch United 3, PQ Premier 1. All right, here we are. King's Austria, Georgia Land Rover Productions, Scripps Ranch United, just coming off a win here over PQ Premier. Guys are still in first place, so go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Steve Polito. I play left mid, and I'm number 4.
I'm Ryan Muir. I play center mid, and I'm number 10.
I'm Ryan Forster, and I play mid, or center mid, and I'm number 16.
All right, guys, coming off a pretty good win right here. You guys are atop the standings. It's been a pretty tough season so far.
Kind of, I guess. It's been pretty easy.
A lot easier than you guys are getting better.
Yeah.
Like you're better than you were last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think's the biggest reason why?
Well, we've been opening up more, and our passes have kind of gotten better.
Yeah, I noticed that today you had a really good passing game.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys concentrate on that in practice?
Yeah, we practice crossing and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah. How many times a week do you practice?
Twice a week.
Twice a week?
Yeah.
Pretty solid. A couple hours each time?
Yeah.
All right. So what else do you think has been a contributor to the fact you guys are winning?
We have a lot better passes, and we're talking more. We actually are becoming like a bonding team.
So you guys communicate a lot better?
Yeah, we are.
Now, as the season goes on, there's a bottleneck up there. Which team in the league, are you guys most concerned about?
FC San Diego.
Really? Yeah, they're right behind you by a point right now.
Yeah. So
How many points you get today? 4 or 3?
3, I believe. Yeah.
All right, so you put a little distance. Hopefully they'll get shut out today.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Do you know who they're playing?
No, I have no idea.
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Just kind of concentrate on what you guys are doing. Exactly.
Just keep winning.
Now, are you guys all from Scripps Ranch area?
No, I'm from Poway. They're all from Scripps.
I'm from Scripps.
Yeah, I'm from Scripps too.
So how come you decided to travel to Scripps to play on this team?
Well, my Poway team wasn't very good, so I just joined this team, and yeah.
Was it the Vaqueros?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like their coach.
Seen them. All right, now's your chance. You can say hi to anybody you want out there.
Hi, Julia. How's it going?
Hey, Mom and Dad. Hey, Ryan.
All right.
Hey, Chrissy.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Good job today. Hopefully you'll take the league, and we'll see you again later. All right?
All right.
Take it easy. All right, we continue on with the post-game interviews here. 3 guys who had a big hand in today's victory. Why don't you go ahead and give me your name, number, and your position.
I'm Sawyer, number 7, and I play forward.
I'm Brad, number 12, and I play center attacking mid.
I'm Phil. I'm number 8, and I play forward.
All right. Sorry, is this your first year on the team?
No, I played last year.
You played last year. Is it getting a lot better?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah. What's now? Some of you guys are saying that you guys pass a lot better this year, and that's the reason why you're winning more. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, we also have a couple new additions, and that helps.
Yeah. Some good talent
Yep.
coming up here on the team. All right. You scored the first goal, I think, today on the header. Do you remember that play?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, Ricky had a really nice cross, and then I was just right there, and so I headed it, and it went into the corner.
Did that hurt at all?
No.
Because that was a blistering pass that he had from the
Yeah. Yeah. It was
perfect.
what?
It was perfect right in the net.
That was like really nice ball by Ricky.
You guys practice that play at all?
A little bit. Like, I guess yeah, we do. Yeah.
So you do corners and stuff like that. It's not just passing drills in practice. You guys actually practice setups and stuff like that.
Yeah, the give and goes. We try to work it out to the outside so we can push it down the corners and then get a good cross into the center where Brad was luckily there and ready for that goal. So.
One thing we noticed today playing, I mean, you're a tall guy, you're a big guy, but you're quick out there. I mean, how do you explain that?
You just do a lot of sports and you get trained. I'm doing football, so it keeps me in shape. Just run a lot, and then you're good to go.
Do you go to Scripps Ranch?
Yes, I do.
How's their football team?
Not doing so great, but we won home gaming last night.
Oh, you did? Who'd you beat?
UC.
Yeah?
Yeah, UC.
Blowout or?
Killing, 55-22, something like that. Oh, yeah.
Are you from the area too, Scripps Ranch?
Yeah, I'm from Scripps.
Same school?
Oh, well, I'm a year younger than him, so I still go to middle school.
Okay, so you're a freshman?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. So now, could this really shape up to be one of the best teams you've ever played on? Really? With what you got out here? If you guys get better?
I don't know.
Maybe? Is it a cool team to be on? Fun?
Yeah,
Get
it's
along
fun.
with everyone?
Yep.
All right. What do you think?
Yeah, it's the best team that I've played on so far. Like for Scripps, like this is the best year that we've had so far.
Now you guys worried about the team right behind you coming up and snagging the division lead?
We're like really worried about FC San Diego. because we tied them 4-4, and so that's like the only game that we didn't win. So
you guys tied 4-4. That's like shocking to me that either that number one that they would give up that many goals and you guys would give up that many.
Yeah, we let down. They're just getting breaking down. We were a little slow on the ball and we couldn't push it up. And then they had some pretty good counterattacks and we were winning at the end. And then they just came back and it was a rough tie.
Yeah. So you guys have just played once so far.
Yep.
This season. Do you play them again?
Yeah, we play him a couple weeks. Yeah.
All right. So hopefully you'll be ready for that. All right. Now, who do you want to say hi to out there?
My mom.
Your mom? Anyone else?
Nope.
All right.
my sister,
Your sister?
Yeah.
That's it?
I guess.
Yeah, I'll say hi to my brother and Thierry Henry.
All right. All right, guys. Good job today. Congrats on the win. We'll get another 3 in here. All right. Continuing on. Got a group of 4 here this time. I guess they were tired of waiting over there. And go ahead and introduce yourself. Name, number, position.
Okay, my name is Ricky Michael, number 3, and I play center mid.
My name is Drew Bossert. I play forward, and I'm number 11.
My name's Will Ritchie. I'm number 6, and I play sweeper.
I'm Colin Page, number 5, and I play right mid.
All right. So you had 2 goals today.
Yep.
And an assist.
Yep, it was awesome.
Yeah, that's a pretty good day. And I think that they blew a whistle. They took a goal off the board. The last one here, like 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
What was it? Did they call an offsides or what was the call?
No, it went out, but I think it went in.
It looked like it hit the back.
Yeah.
So that was a call that it was wide and it had gone out?
Yeah.
I think that's a bad call.
Yeah, it is.
It looked like it went in. All right. What do you think of this game? Could you guys have done a better job, scored more goals, or is this pretty, it's a pretty good game?
Well, at the end, I think we could have stepped up a little bit, but overall, we played a pretty good game.
Because you guys are in first and there's like 3 teams right behind you, are you just trying to go out there and score as many goals as you can every time?
In a way, it's because that's how you win. And we kind of have to win because as soon as we lose, it's going to be like people are going to get ahead of us and it's hard to catch up. So.
You think it's kind of tough that like the standings are based on points rather than, wins and stuff like that?
No, I kind of like the point system because I think it works pretty well.
Yeah. So basically your goal is to go out and like score 15 goals every game.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's the most you've scored? I think 3. No, you scored 4 again.
Yeah, 4, but we tied.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I was looking at the standings. You guys scored 3 a lot of times.
Yeah, we did.
So you guys are pretty much in control of the game from beginning to end, just about every time you play.
Yeah, but sometimes we are losing, and we come back like last 20 minutes of the game.
Oh, so you've been down before and have had to come back?
Yeah.
Well, that's a sign of good coaching, I think. And in this game that I was watching here, towards like maybe the last 20 minutes of the game, PQ started with long passing and they got a little bit sloppy. And I thought it was good that you guys didn't start playing the same game.
Yeah.
Talk about that, or
well, our
it's like
coach.
A smart team, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, like our coach said, just don't dive at the ball and just get to the player and mark it up and just stick close to your man.
Yeah, you guys don't make too many mistakes out there, I noticed.
That's not true. We make plenty of mistakes, but it just doesn't seem like that because sometimes they end up being good mistakes.
Well, I guess then the mistakes would be on, well, I would say in your passing, but like you said, no one's really going to notice it other than you guys.
And they're kind of like little mistakes, but there's plenty of them. So sometimes the little mistakes lead into big mistakes, so that's never good.
That didn't happen here today.
Yeah.
It was a solid game.
Yeah, we made sometimes the defense, like if they miss the ball, it causes a goal, but we usually come back.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying during the game today. I thought the only way PQ could come back is if you guys kind of gave it to them.
Yeah.
And that hasn't. Have you guys lost yet this year?
Nope.
No. You won every game. How many have you played?
I'm not sure.
Like at least 6.
I think 8 maybe.
8. Do you know?
No clue.
No clue.
Don't know.
No.
6 to 8, somewhere in there. Yeah. All right. Now's your chance. Say hello to anybody out in the world that you want.
I like to say hello to my parents and my brothers.
All right. Anyone else?
Nope.
Let's try to get out of the camera.
I like to say hi to my mom, my dad, and my brother and sister, and my pets.
How many pets?
I have a cat and a dog
They get along?
and another cat. Yeah,
Two cats and a dog.
2 cats and a dog.
I'd like to say hello to my parents and my little brother.
All right. Are they here?
Yeah. They're somewhere over there.
So we get to watch a replay. All right. How about you?
To my parents, my sister, and my pets.
You have a lot of pets?
I have 4.
4?
Yeah.
Cats and dogs?
I have 2 cats, a chinchilla, and a lizard.
A chinchilla and a lizard?
Yeah.
I bet your room stinks.
Not really.
No? Not at all. All right, guys. Good job today. Hopefully get another win next week and take this division flat out. All right? Good job. All right, here we are. The last group, Scripps Ranch United. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Cheyenne Vaziri. I'm number 2, and I play outside mid and defense.
Hi, I'm Connor Bones. I play keeper, and my number is 1.
Hi, I'm Nick Vildebill, and I play defense and midfield.
I'm Nick Alvarez. I'm 14, and I play mostly defense.
All right. Your play, second half, really came on strong. I think you were a pretty good force out there.
Really? Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, didn't you think so? I mean, you were all over the side here.
Well, I thought I had a better second half than the first because I was just playing defense in the first. Just keeping that number 22 in check.
22, he had a tough game, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he had a lot of good runs, but he just couldn't finish any of his shots. So
I think what happened was as he got into the box and he got closer, and obviously you would know, he rushed everything.
Yeah, he did. He didn't take his time. If he took a good shot, he probably would have scored a few times because he had wide open just him and the goal. And yeah.
One of them at least he should have.
Yeah, he could have shot it in the corner and made it, but he just pressured, didn't take his time and kicked it way over the goal, and can't do that.
You're glad?
Yeah, I was glad. I'm not arguing.
Now, do you normally play the entire game?
Yeah, normally. Unless we're blowing them out, then coach takes me out and I play forward. Yeah, puts Phillip in.
Yeah. Do you like playing forward when you get a chance?
It's okay. I'm not that good, but I've scored 1 goal this season. Yeah.
From forward position?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's pretty good. The defense does a pretty good job of keeping the ball away from you. Make your job easier.
Well, I make their job easier actually.
So I see. They can allow a few mistakes because they figure you're back there.
Yeah.
No, you did a good job. Not going to disagree there. All right. What are your thoughts here on this match?
We played pretty good in the first half, and in the second half, I think we didn't play as well.
Yeah, you gave up a score.
Yeah.
But you did score 1.
Yes, I did.
So what do you think happened? Was it just you guys were just trying to run the clock down and get out of here?
Kind of. Not really. The other team played really good in the second half, and we played just about as good as they did.
Well, do you think that you're that kind of team where, depending on who you're playing, you guys are really intense, or you're kind of knock it off a little bit?
Not really, because we usually play about the same each game. Yeah, same skill level.
Pretty even there. All right, Nick, you were kind of shaking no. Do you think that you play differently to the teams you're playing?
Well, usually against the best teams, it'll be well, I guess so. We're usually more intense against harder teams, but yeah.
You guys can't wait. You had the 4-4 match against your big rival.
Yeah, well, that was a pretty disappointing game. At first we were losing 3-1 in the first half. In the second half, we came back and we brought ourselves in a lead, 4-3. And then I don't know what happened. We just kind of slowed down and let that 1 goal in for the tie. That was pretty disappointing.
Yeah, you should have had it.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Well, down 3-1. I guess you're going to blame your defense for not doing their job in that first half.
No, it was the whole team. Yeah, we started off slow. We were tired. We just didn't start off strong, and they took advantage of that. Yeah. But then on the second half, they died off because they used all their energy in the first half, and we were still strong, so we came back.
Came back and got them. Can you not wait to play them again?
Yeah, I can't wait to play them again because I think we should beat them next time.
Now, the guy that you go up against on their squad, do you have it in your mind, or maybe a little something you're going to do differently this time?
Yeah, I should be more aggressive to the ball and have more space in between me and him.
Now, it's funny when you say that because most teams, when they get down by a lot in the first half, then they do come back in the second half at least. That's one of their biggest complaints or things that they said they did wrong. They just weren't that aggressive in the first half.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just happens that way where one team will come out and just steamroll.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you come back and do it. It's good. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Is that what happened that game? You guys just came out a little flat?
Yeah, well, the first half, our offense wasn't really doing anything. Then our defense was breaking down at times, and then they just kept on scoring.
You got the tie out of it. So, all right, now's your big shot here to say hello to anybody you want, girlfriends, relatives, whatever.
I'm going to have to say hi to my brother, Armin. Hey, Armin, how's it going? Yeah, and I hope you take my advice, seeing how I'm a good player on a competitive team.
Is he younger than you?
Yeah, he's playing rec, and he just doesn't take my advice. He says...
Why is he on rec?
Because he doesn't want to play. He's just not into it, and he won't take any of my advice.
Well, maybe he should.
Made him here. He should.
He should watch this.
Yes, he should.
Does he play the same position as you?
Yeah, he actually plays defense and mid as well. Mm-hmm.
All right, well, you gotta shape him up.
I will.
I don't really have anybody to say hi to because I don't really.
You live by yourself?
Loner.
With my parents, I don't really have a brother. I'm a loner.
No pets?
Yeah, but they won't be watching this, so.
No. And if they were and could understand it, that'd be pretty freaky.
It would. I would sell them. Get money off them.
Millions of dollars?
Yeah, get rich.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'd like to say hi to my parents. Pretty much.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'd like to say hi to my brother. What's up?
Your brother plays soccer too?
He used to, but he's pretty bad.
So he just gave up?
No, he'll get mad when I say that. He's okay, but he liked baseball and football more.
Is he older or younger?
He's older.
So if he got mad, it's bad for you.
Yeah. Except for last night, I threw him down.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, UFC on.
Yeah, pretty much.
There you go. All right, guys, good job. It was fun interviewing you. Hopefully you'll take this division. I think you will. Pretty good team. Yeah. So good job. All right.
Thank you.
Take it easy. Thank you. Well, that'll do it for us here. Scripps Ranch United with a 3-1 victory over PQ Premier. Good bunch of guys. They know what they've got to do to get it done the rest of the way. And we'll be looking at those standings and see what happens. So for Georgia Landry Productions, Ken Gonzalez signing out. Have a good day.